I'm well. How are you?
Good. So you're heading back to Savannah today?
So this is a 76?
76 Argosy. I bought it in upstate New York, and about in 2012, and then brought it back. It was legit 1976. There was nothing changed up about it. Came back to Arizona and just tore it out from back to front, and had this gentleman, Dick Giddings, come to my house, and he and I just worked on it for a solid 12 months. And I mean, every vendor that came in, like he and I went and picked out the quartz countertops. The kid that I was talking to there at the slab place came, and he was excited because he'd never worked on an Airstream before. I ordered all the cabinetry from IKEA, so Dick and I shaved the backs to match the wall, you know, bend in the wall. And they're, you know, all the soft close. I haven't quite figured. These things seem to work the best for latching, and they're like a baby clip. The pillow guys came because we had built out all of this area to. This is a part. The middle part pulls out to make the bed, and the pillow guys came. They'd never worked on an Airstream with curves, so they designed and made.
They were all excited too.
They were super, and they did cool little things like, you know, the big pillow across the back. They put a little, like, kind of tab across the bottom so it stays there when you're driving. It doesn't roll off and end up in the bathroom. All of these are the touch
that's cool.
lights, so you don't have to find a switch anywhere at night. We just made this out of parts. This is 110. This is the kitchen lights. I mean, it's hard to see during the day, but I did little push buttons like that. This is I did the Legrand fixtures.
Nice. Okay.
You know, this is the original plate. And then you pop into the bathroom, and the tile guys were excited. We've made everything and said, let's get this little baby blue tiles in here, a nice little area to block your stuff. And then if you turn the water on here and turn this knob, this comes up and pops in for the shower head.
Oh my gosh.
The whole bathroom's a wet bath, and we replumbed into the gray tank here, moved the black tank over, put the bath toilet here, and literally cut out everything out of plexiglass. And just, I mean, nothing's perfect, but it works.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much gutted out.
Yeah, we gutted it. Subfloor.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had to replumb in behind the sink. I did have, from Bell Road RV, I had a guy there make the steel wheel wells. But everything else, Dick and I kind of formed and made, and just, you know, little shelving, sliding shelves, and I have my furnace under, or the hot water heater under there. These chairs pop up and down so you can sit here and eat or sit there and eat.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
And then just collected art, you know, and I just love the little touches we kind of threw into it. I mean, I did the farm sink because my mom, this will be our 4th summer out, she's now 87, and this was when I broke the axle on the old G-Wagon I pulled this with up in Capitol Reef, so we were hitchhiking into town for 10 days waiting for what I thought was a part not related to the axle, and that showed up, and it wasn't the axle, so I was like, all right, let's go rent the truck. But yeah, just, you know, everything just kind of fit perfectly. And once I figured out like the little latch systems for stuff, you know, it all kind of came together. And this was the last thing from Cole at this place in Phoenix, the Silver Travelers. And we figured it out last night, so we had to eat last night.
Yay. Wow. So now it's done?
It's done. Like, no more. I mean, I was even trying to figure out how to, like, turn this side into a bed because my sister wants to travel with us this summer, and we then ended up rescuing a 80-pound husky Akita mix. So she loves to travel, but she sleeps on the bed. So between mom, dog, and Adele,
It's a little.
I'm like, is there something else we can do here?
But you could do like a bunk bed up there.
That's kind of, I'm
You know?
trying to figure out something, and even just to give mom and the dog the bed, and I could just do like some sort of cot system. But I could have the kid. This is separate, so we were kind of just looking at it a couple weeks ago. This wouldn't be that hard to
make movable.
either take out and do like a little pull out, even if you did like a little system like the bed where you had your sofa and then you pull out another 6 inches to have a decent sized twin. That would work and still not be in the way, because this usually sits right there, and
So it
this
may
is
not
always
be done.
so it may not be done. Yeah, for the forever project. And then I did the little 2-burner.
My other daughter's husband.
There, I took out the old furnace that was there. These were just dark, tight shelves. I mean, this was this sort of walkthrough before, and I love how
Very open.
how open. And then the gal who last year, 2 years ago, her husband passed away. She just gave us this blanket last night, but she's the reason I have such low Airstream numbers, the 1766, is they had their Airstream for years, and they rolled it in coming back actually from an Airstream rally. So, and I just got pictures of that last night from when it was rolled, and so yeah, the 1766 is where's a good picture of it? There's when they rolled it,
Oh my gosh.
and so I don't have my glasses on, but yeah, he passed away and had already set up with the Airstream Club before his death. So there's their pickup truck, and yeah, and they'd had it for years. It was like I don't know, 80 something. I can't remember the year, but so this was the first time. She lives here in Cottonwood, and this was the first time she actually got to see the Airstream with the numbers on it. She just haven't had an
A little
opportunity.
emotional for her.
Yeah, it was great. We took pictures of her with her and I standing in front of it. Yeah.
12 years.
But I love it. I mean, everything's worked. That's the repair on the front end separation right there. They put a steel plate in.
Don't usually hear about it without a storage under there, the front end separation.
Yeah, well, it's usually how it's connected. Like, it had ripped it, and it had been bouncing off the frame, like, probably all last summer, and I didn't know it. So this is the dry water hose, going into the dry tank, and that had just sheared it. So Cole rebuilt that as well. I mean, nailed it, really, and it looks great, So, other than, the 76 body,
It's amazing.
and it works. I mean, we've been through storms like up in Canada last summer. We had some torrential rains.
This new ditch with that.
And I
Awesome.
did the iridescent white. I don't know if you can see it with the sun on it, if the sun hits it.
We'll go to Cave Creek.
Yeah, I can see it through
Get everything undone.
my
and
polarized
Yeah.
sunglasses. So that's
So I did that on the top, and then Cole said next time I want it wrapped, he can do it from half. The company that wrapped it, they'd never done a trailer before either. I think they did a great job overall.
We were stationed red eye.
so this is wrapped also,
Yeah.
and okay.
The blue is not iridescent, but the white is.
Every time you say goodbye.